Next generation, baby.
Hello, world. Welcome to the new and improved version of Star Trek Lexington Last of the Line. I can hear someone's echo.
Yes,
Well,
we are
so much for
Borg.
improved. Damn. Also, how.
Yes.
No. No, 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 no. How the hell do I hide fish again? Hang on a second. There's. I say it's better and then I do this. Oh, there it is. Okay, goodbye. Hi, we're back. Again, welcome to Star Trek Lexington, Last of the Line. Those of you who saw that intro, I have way too much free time in my hands, apparently. So I enjoyed doing that. Hope you enjoyed it too. But
Oh, I loved it. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely.
thank you. My ego appreciates that. But anyhow, it's not about that. It's about the game. But more than that, it's also about Extra Life, because we are here to have fun. We're also here to help kids in need through Children's Miracle Network. Tim will tell you more about it later when he's here, because that's really he's extremely passionate about it, but he's also a lot more eloquent about it than I am. So he'll do his thing. But yes. So if someone can, does anyone have the link they can post in chat? Because I don't.
Like exclamation point rab.
Rabid, that sounds
Yeah.
right. Try that. Let's see if that works. Big money, big money. No whammies. Because it doesn't work when I try to do it. Is someone typing it? Aha! Perfect. Okay. So that link right there.
For the win.
Yay! So that link right there, you can take it there and go to our Extra Life team, Rabbit Haberdashery, and learn all about what we're doing and the hospitals that we are supporting. But again, Tim is the man to really handle that. So we're going to get into my wheelhouse, which is the game, because it kind of needs to be, because I'm the guy running it. So all right, a quick recap. We had made it to Tevar. Tim led the away team that went and talked to Shenzia, the very, very cold region of Tevar. and had some fun down there. Met the Heralds. They're an interesting crew. I got two of their names backwards, which I'll fix going forward. Uh, Matt learned some language stuff because that's his job. So now he has basic proficiency in the Shenzian dialect of Tavaran. So yay, Matt. Good job. Chris did engineering stuff because Chris is good at engineering stuff. Tim did diplomacy stuff because Tim is really good at talking. Um, and that's both IRL. Yes, thank you, Matt. He had to be the diplomat. So, all right, but where we left off, voice crack. Where we left off, on the bridge where Eric is, and actually so is Tynol, although he was not talking because the person playing him was absent, but now he's here. So yay. So right now we've got Eric and Tynol, or Hiro and Tynol. I can't get the names mixed up. Hiro and Tynol are on bridge watch, and what you guys just witnessed, or actually, you would have discovered this. Actually, was it Eric that was running the scanners? I don't remember. Someone ran scanners and detected there's a wormhole forming three. You weren't here, so you weren't the one running it, but someone was. But you said, someone else can take care of it. Whatever. You were in a bathroom break or something. Who knows? This time not puking your guts out, unlike on Parthia. But yes, 3 million kilometers off of the starboard side of the ship, there is a wormhole forming. So the uh, the lieutenant commander who's currently on bridge duty, Lieutenant Commander Bridges, uh, the last thing he said is something along the lines of, "Well, that's not what I wanted on my shift." And we resume. So he is going to call down to the planet to the captain. And after a moment, captain is going to be on screen. And you'll see in the background there are four of the Archons seated at their tables. At the fifth seat is a very large and imposing looking man in like really fancy outfit that you didn't see anywhere before. The captain is going to say, Lieutenant Commander, I hope this is important. We're in the middle of some pretty important discussions down here. Bridges will say, yes, Captain. I'm terribly sorry, but there's a wormhole forming out here, and feel like it's something we may want to deal with. I'm not quite sure what to do. This is a little above my pay grade. Captain will pause and go, all right, is it stable? And you're back at your console, uh, Tynol, and so now you're looking at sensors. So go ahead and run a sensor scan, which is this doesn't even need a roll for it. This is just basic stuff. But what you're going to find is that the wormhole is in fact expanding at the rate of about 5 kilometers every minute. And it seems to be slowly increasing that rate. Cap's going to say, okay, that could be a problem. Contact all the away teams, have them beam back. We will finish our business here as quickly as we can and also make it back. Yeah. I'll call me if there's any other updates, and I will call you when we are on our way back. Lieutenant Commander goes, yes, sir. All right, so at this point, so that means that Crystal, and Fish are going to be transporting back up to the ship. Oops, someone's joining. Ah, it's Hiro. Hi. He,
What?
the wormhole that is known as California. Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
seriously. Traffic.
Traffic. Yes.
Traffic.
All right, so we literally just started. They got to see the intro, which they liked, so yay. I showed Eric early because he's special, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So only one of you, yes. You knew you were the favorite. So the man that Lieutenant Commander Bridges called down to the planet to the captain, told him that the wormhole is actually slowly expanding and that rate of expansion is increasing. Um, so the captain has ordered all the away teams back to the ship, and they will be returning shortly because they're in the middle of all the negotiations and stuff. One thing that everyone would have noticed is that you recognize the way that the camera was set for the captain. You recognize the four archons sitting at the table. The fifth spot, where the Saritsa seat, is occupied by a very large and imposing man dressed very fancily, uh, which is not the Saritsa, for some reason. Um, was that? It is silver. Yes. Mm-hmm. All right. All right, so now, so Fish, you are being sent to you're heading to sick bay. Tim sent to the briefing room with all of the other lieutenant commanders who have returned. Uh, let's see. And Crystal, you are heading also to the bridge. All right. Yeah, well, you did bring the database back with you, so at least you got that. So that's something. No, oh no, just that one. No, just the Shinzia. Uh, oh, that's right. Your conversation with this one was supposed to be Detrone. I got the name screwed up. Your conversation with the doctor got cut short, sadly. Although let's, you know what, that was a fun conversation. Let's finish that one up. Uh, so you just got the communication from Sorab that you need to leave. And so the doctor will say, "Well, my learned friend, it seems that our time is going to be cut tragically short. It was so enlightening." He'll just he'll just chuckle. Ah, you are a voracious one, aren't you? Oh, let me see here. Ones that might be useful to you and your endeavors. He's going to peruse through the shelves briefly, and he's going to pull out one that is just a general, like entry level physiology of Tavarans. It doesn't include anything on the Archons, but basically from that, actually, let's see. Actually, what you can do is add to your sheet now to that effect. So if you want to go to yours, you're running out of space, but you can add a 10 for general medicine in Tavarin. Yes. You can't. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, you're learning all the races. Uh-huh. But yeah, you get a 10 in that. Also, Orion is spelled with an E. Uh, okay. Actually, actually, wait. Orion. Now I'm forgetting how to spell Orion. Dadgummit. No, it's spelled with an O. Orion. Orion. Ugh. Look what you did to me. Um. Yeah. So the Trone hands you that the book. Yes, basic Tavaran physiology. So said hands it to you. Says this should be helpful in your studies of our species and might give you some ideas for any future endeavors involving longevity.
I'll make short work on making a good heart if you guys have one. Wait. Actually, I should know if they have a heart now.
Well, you haven't read it yet. This is you'll get there.
Okay.
This will be your reference. This it's basically giving you an artificial 10 so far, but when you need to reference it, you'll have it. No, the spleenus. Uh, yes, yes, indeed. Okay, so at that point, yes, you'll be going back up to the ship. After about 15 minutes, communication will come up to the bridge from the captain saying that they'll be returning. Uh, However, they're having to return via shuttle because they went down with the shuttle because there's a localized ion storm over that region where Solaria is. And he says it'll take about another 15 minutes to return to the ship. Now, Jacob, uh, I need you to run another sensor scan for me. And actually, I'm going to send you a message with exactly what it's going to say because that's way more interesting than me just telling it to you. Let's see. Let's talk amongst yourselves while I'm typing. Oh, Jacob, are you muted? Uh,
Communications are down. Somebody roll communications. I think communications. Is down.
Communications officer, you.
Definitely down.
There we go.
you there, Jacob?
Communications are restored.
Hey, we can hear you now. Okay, but
Fire the Attacker Systems operations. Quick, fire the missiles.
Will do. So I heard you. You said you're gonna send stuff.
yes, I am typing it right now.
Okay. Do I need to make a roll for this or no?
Actually, yes, make a roll that'll determine how detailed the results are.
Okay. So it's
Starship sensors and intelligence.
I always have one up for this game.
Yes, this is math the game. All right.
67.
Yes.
68 or better.
All right.
Oh. Hey.
Okay, good. All right. So yes, you'll be able to get some very detailed readings on the wormhole and what it's currently do.
Okay. Essentially.
I
Mhm.
mean,
Yep. We did our best.
how it's like folding two blankets close to together, like or a blanket in half. It's like the distance to the ends is shorter, but instead of folding a blanket, you're folding space and time.
Yeah.
All right.
Essentially.
I just sent it to you on Discord.
Okay. Okay. So now,
Sorry
who's
to
on the bridge?
interrupt.
Oh yeah.
All right. So
But
what,
did
Matt?
Fish just give the space folding from Voyager?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I was typing. I was not listening.
Paper with the pencil.
Yeah.
I thought that was just the standardized concept of space is effectively you just fold something.
Well, yeah.
That's how
Essentially.
space. It's like okay, I'll give another one. It's like a slinky but inverted. It's like it stays stretched out, and then like this like a fully like stretched out slinky, one point another, and then when you
Yes. Well, we're not worried about slinky solutions. We're worried about sensor readings.
I'm
So,
not down here, not a space scientist.
There you go.
Okay.
Now you're
I
on
didn't
team.
mean to cause a pineapple or a dribble.
a tribble. You gave birth to a tribble. Congratulations. Okay, Jacob.
Yes.
All right, what you got?
So I mean, who's on the bridge with me?
Currently, it is Crystal and Hero with you, and that's on this group.
Okay. Is there no like higher?
The Lieutenant Commander Bridges is he is in command right now.
Okay.
He has the comm.
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to tell the lieutenant colonel there that the sensors read that the wormhole is expanding at an exponential rate, and within 10 minutes it will impact the ship.
Bridges is going to say, "It's what?"
We will impact the wormhole in 10 minutes.
Oh, jeez.
Stop once it starts.
Lieutenant Commander Crystal, contact the captain again, please.
And I will press the button to contact the captain again.
Sir, I recommend we go to yellow alert.
Well, hey, hold on a second there. Captain is
Say that in character or not? I want to know.
no. That's I'm saying that out of character because the captain's not even on the screen yet, and you're saying that.
Well, I heard ship impact in 10 minutes. I'm like, that's got to be in the protocol somewhere.
Yeah. So, all right. Uh, message will go through, and it's going to be the captain on the shuttle. Captain, I have to say, yes, Lieutenant Commander. Any update on the situation? Bridges goes, uh, yes, sir. It looks like the wormhole is expanding exponentially, and it's going to impact the ship within 10 minutes. Orders, sir. Captain goes, oh dear. All right, go to yellow alert. We will increase our speed. We should be back there within 5. Lieutenant Commander goes, very good, sir. Yellow alert. Lights turn yellow because they have a tendency to do that during yellow alert. That's automatic. Yes, the shields are now up.
So are we gonna tell like the Tavarians about this at
The
all?
Tavarans,
Yeah. Just gonna say, yeah. See, we're gonna dip out.
Uh,
Hope you guys survive.
is that in or out of character?
That's a great question. Is that in our character? Well, it would be in character, but a little more tax-wise. I'd ask the lieutenant commander, are we going to alert our Tavarian diplomats that there is a giant wormhole heading towards them?
Kaplan go, yes, Lieutenant Commander. I was about to, yes. As soon as we got here, I'm going to let the Tavarans know. Problem is, it's kind of hard to move the planet, so this is going to be interesting. But yes, we will, whatever preparations they can make in 10 minutes, they'll all make them. But good suggestion.
Wait, there's 10 minutes to come up with a solution.
Yeah,
Well-
our solution is we're gonna.
What if I want to try and make something? Just
Fold some towels.
God.
There you go.
well, you see what I have. I'm just saying if it's either a planet's gonna be destroyed, which probably isn't happening, or I have this strategy. Okay, I'm gonna make a secondary wormhole in the first one.
God.
It's gonna be like two slinkies hitting each other.
Well,
They all hit
if I hear the word slinky one more time, I'm kicking you from the call.
It's gonna work like
Like a slinky.
Like
what's it
It's like
called?
an
Bag
elongated
holding
spring.
and bag of
Damn
holding.
it.
It's like cable wires. They just gonna get all tangled up in each
Ah,
other.
Jesus.
It's like a Twinkie,
Sure. Sure. Okay.
I want to ask the lieutenant commander if we can stay outside of the event horizon, but close enough to watch
Yes,
Stuff grab a bag of popcorn
we should
Well,
be.
I mean that's what I do. I'm an astrophysicist.
Yes, yes, yes. So that's my plan. As soon as we have the shuttle with the senior command staff back on board, we are definitely getting the hell out of Dodge.
But I mean, can we stay within, distance enough to watch what happens to the planet
Oh, absolutely. We're definitely reporting this back to Starfleet. We're not going to say, "Oh, the planet was about to get eaten, so we just bugged out," and that's that would be
Wait,
ill-advised.
awesome.
Out of character. So the planet we're currently, well, the people are on, are going to is going to get caught up in this in 10 minutes.
and we're
Yeah,
not
most
doing anything.
pretty much.
And we're just we're talking
Gonna
about
watch it
safety.
happen.
So the whole like can't try to make it.
Okay.
So do you want to like? Are we allowed
Wait,
to
wait,
try
wait.
and make like a solution to this?
Well, that's what's about to happen.
10
So the
minutes.
captain, is in a shuttle right now,
Yes, the whole senior command staff is currently on a shuttle headed our way.
Yeah, they'll be here in 5 minutes.
Yes.
Okay. In character, a hero would say, "Sir, I would recommend we start getting a transporter lock as soon as possible on the shuttle crew. If this thing expands at the rate it expands, um, we might have to pull him out of there quickly."
That's very true. You're gonna hit transporter room. Are you able to get a lock on the command staff? Uh, Crewman down there is like, no, sir. The ion storm is currently too high in the atmosphere. We are unable to get any kind of lock. That's why they had to take the shuttle down in the first place. Bridges goes, I feared as much. All right. Any solutions? Any ideas to try to literally save a planet right now?
Out of character, we send Harkin Sark in a shuttlecraft
God no.
and
Oh.
and I have a feeling that's going to negate the effect of it for at least a little bit.
Oh.
But in
Wait,
an honorable way.
Well,
am I allowed to turn? Can I use my biomechanical engineering to turn Harkin Sark into a wormhole bomb?
I don't think I want to go there. I've got a bad feeling. What the
how powerful are photon torpedoes?
um gosh, I don't actually have a number for that. Compared to the size of the wormhole, pretty minuscule. Because this is a wormhole that's expanding to be larger than a planet.
What
Uh,
about neutron bombs?
those aren't standard issue.
Are
We
we?
can build one.
You
Can
can,
fish make one?
um, well, you can try.
Are we allowed
Sir,
to?
I recommend we send the probe into the wormhole and see if we can get additional sensor readings.
That's a great idea. Science, go ahead and launch a probe. That's aimed at you, Jacob.
Okay, I'll go ahead and launch a probe. Aimed kind of like as so I want to aim it so that it hits the
Through the middle of
event
the sea.
horizon and just it kind of gives us as much data as possible before it gets sucked into the wormhole.
All right.
Since
So what this thing is going to come back and say that this thing has a shearing force that is magnitudes larger than anything that's been recorded in any known wormhole, and that number, everything about it is just ramping like exponentially. Yes, so it's just growing massively at an increasing rate. Uh,
with my astrophysics knowledge, could I tell if this wormhole was man-made or like physics,
Natural occurrence.
yes, thank you.
yeah, you can make a roll for that.
Okay.
So would fish have
So astrophysics and intelligence.
Two, Oh
Oh
wow!
no.
I can tell it's a wormhole.
Yes, you. It is a wormhole, and
three?
you're
What is it? Do you get
and
confidence?
with that roll, you're barely even sure of that.
I would like to make an astrogation roll to see if we can change the course of directory of the event itself, so away from the planet.
Okay, that's a thought. All right, sure. Let's just science this shit.
Yep, let's watch.
That would be astrogation. Yes, astrogation and intelligence.
I think I get that one.
Okay, you did get that one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you.
All right. All you know is theory. This has never been tested in practice.
Okay.
It is there have been theorized that if you're able to create a large enough graviton disturbance, it could influence the one end of a wormhole.
Would a neutron bomb make that disturbance?
It would have to be a graviton bomb.
Graviton.
Gravitons.
So is graviton
Uh,
greater than
here would
neutron? Sorry, I don't know. This is out of character. Graviton greater than neutron?
I don't know. I'm making this up as I go along.
okay.
I didn't
You're
do my
undergraduate,
research.
Lieutenant Commander.
What was that?
I Lieutenant Commander Shiro would explain it to the officer in charge and say that he believes it can be influenced with
He's going to say, "All right, can we make one?"
That would be a great question for Dr. Soong.
How much meat do we have on the ship?
Oh God.
he did an undergraduate study
Oh
in that.
God.
I read
Um,
his paper. It was quite insightful.
let me see.
I need at least one. Wait, I think. Wait, can I
I
use
need
that like?
Mentos and
Can I use?
Graviton.
Wait, no, we have an AI made like in the ship, and then we also
Do we?
have we have that AI from the Iocene era, and also that half brain
Oh
machine.
no, that was offloaded. That's been taken to the Daystrom
It's not.
Institute
It's
for
not
Wait,
that.
study.
wait,
That
wait.
was
It's not bad.
offloaded at Earth.
But
So
even the little like Iocene brain piece that was attached to it, I didn't get
The
that.
whole
so
thing.
so we go
Yes.
ice
The whole thing.
Iocian on your
Dang it.
shoulder. Is that it?
So wait, what about the? Okay, so I guess
Hmm.
I'm gonna go to the morgue and start grabbing brains. I'm just trying to think. So if we're trying to build a graviton bomb.
Hmm.
Uh, I I guess we should probably focus. We should grab Chris too because he has, I think, better engineering skill than I do.
Hmm.
Um, I should probably be a backup on that. If we have an idea of adding organic parts to it, I could drastically boost the odds of it succeeding. But how am I still? It's biomechanical engineering. I need to add
It's
some
the
sort of
mechanical.
living factor.
Okay.
I mean, I can.
Does the wormhole have a body that I can
Does it have?
interface with?
Does it have a cavity?
Does it have a
I can
cavity?
I can use I can use machinery and technology, and I can make like that work on humans or combine it. But I don't think a wormhole has biology to be interfaced with. I'm all
So
for
I have.
I'm all for
You
using
know
my
so
ability as
little.
much as
So
I can,
little.
but I don't think that's
Good.
in my field of expertise.
Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a
Okay.
An astrophysicist.
not a
Um,
graviton physicist.
I have computational astrophysics.
Okay. Yeah.
There
So
you go.
maybe that way I can compute like how much graviton we would need to move the field.
All right. From your previous role, you do have a figure. It is some just astronomically large number.
Right.
Like you it's in effect basically concentrated gravity.
All right. Let's build a gravity machine.
All right.
I would also. Oh, okay.
No, go
Go
ahead.
ahead. I was gonna say. I would like to see if we have what chemicals we have or are on the planet in any ships in orbit that would assist in making kind of like a space chemical reaction that would assist in making gravitons.
There are, let's see, the only Tavaran ships in orbit. Well, there's some satellites. But there's just like small transport ships or small patrol ships like looking for
What about the
Fatus.
unconventional?
Yeah, there you go. Is there?
Okay.
I like the. Is there a way astrochemistry like collides some elements together to create a graviton field?
So who's doing astrochemistry? You?
Yes.
Okay. So what you can do is make an astrochemistry roll to see if there's a way to use the ion storm, the material from it, to assist in this. He
I do have a
does.
40 in it.
He
Wow.
does.
Okay.
Good stuff.
That's awesome.
And I
I
think
minored in it, I guess, in the academy. I didn't think I would use it, but you know.
That's fine.
did you just roll that 32?
No, I rolled a 99.
Oh! uh yeah, there you have no idea. You have no idea if that's going to do a damn thing. Uh
I have.
I should have thought
Wait.
of that better.
Can I
Oh well.
can I use biomechanical engineering to make hero smarter? With
not at, not in 5, well, now not in 4 minutes.
I'm just gonna hit him with an adrenal booster or something. I don't know.
9 minutes. Uh
Sir, I recommend that if this is going to hit the planet in under 5 minutes, that we start teleporting people up to the ship. So as many as we can, if we're going to evacuate.
all right. He's going to say have to lower the shields to do that. Shields, what's the status outside? And is it
I
you?
won't say
All right.
that because that's me.
Yeah. What you're going to find is that the pressure on the shields is also increasing exponentially. We're reaching a dangerous point where uh, if the shields are lowered for anything longer than it'll take to get the shuttle in, we will experience uh, hull integrity damage.
I would like to do a calculation to see if I can extend that threshold.
All right, and what that calculation going to be?
Well, I'm guessing shield operations because I'm trying to modulate the shields that are already working to be able to lengthen the amount of time.
Sure, that's fine.
Can I?
I'm
So
also imagining I'm making kind of, I would also divert the shields to kind of make a wall of like where the wormholes
Yes, you can divert.
previously
You can
divert,
because
and then the aft, essentially the aft is less powered where they can start transporting people out.
well, there is one thing. The shields. So this is a plot thing, but either all the you can't selectively lower part of the shields to transport people through. Uh, so it's pretty much they're on or they're off for that. But
Oh,
you can.
I'm finding episodes where this happens. You know this, right?
Well, that's not this episode.
I will lawyer this. All right. I will. Can I make a roll at least to modulate, see if I can make that go
yes,
longer?
you absolutely can.
can I try and make a modified
Oh,
biomechanical graviton bomb?
Um, yeah, you can. That's going to require.
Uranium in the hull to create that graviton?
All right, so no, because that's an inert material. So coinless, you're going to make a very complicated roll here.
I don't
Okay.
know if the giant space worm comes out of it. I'm gonna feel a lot more confident. But
All right. You are going to be making a roll that includes uh, biotechnology. Well, just write down these first, because as you drop everything. All right. Oh, there is Tim. All right, hang on a second. I gotta mute him.
I'm making a meat bomb.
Gotta mute. Oh.
glad you're not missing that.
Made of mostly imagined synthetic parts, but
All right. All right. So, coinless, you're going to be rolling. Are you ready?
yep, fine.
So, intelligence, biotechnology, starship weaponry technology, and warp drive technology. You'll notice two of those you have absolutely nothing in.
So I
So
have I have an 80, a 90, a 0 to 0. So this is like gonna be like a 30% chance.
so you're adding 80 to 90, not adding 80 to 99 and dividing it by 4.
80.
So Tim, what's happening is the wormhole, they're trying to figure out how to make a graviton bomb to try to divert the wormhole away from the planet because it's growing and it's going to hit the ship within 10 minutes and the
What?
planet shortly after. Yeah.
A graviton
That's
bomb?
Yes, a
a
graviton bomb.
5% chance of success.
Wow, that's a lot higher than I thought it
It's
would be.
because his biotechnology is 99.
Smart boy,
That just
okay?
he's basically just going to throw a slab of meat out there at this point.
This
It
thing
brought
like has a giant eyeball in the middle of it. It's like a Sauron's eye. It produces this.
Starro.
Yeah, I'm
God.
basically I just made a freaking gravity starro, and it's like, yep, it's alive. Sorry, you gotta die, buddy.
Okay.
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 Okay, so I just pulled the MacGuffin out of. I got it. I did it.
So you have
Yes.
made a graviton bomb powered by something.
It's powered by this rare species of starfish I happen to know how to produce. And it's very, very. I'm trying to make up a reason why this works with biotechnology. I use the species of starfish that has very good synergy with gravity manipulating effects due to its
Oh
base
goodness.
components, which I happen to have had for one of my very classic death weapons that I totally never have made ever.
Man, it is getting deep in
Like
here.
the Rin.
It is getting very
It's a
deep in here.
starfish from a Z-class planet.
Yeah, it's yeah. See,
Oh, a
thank you,
Z-class
Crystal. See,
planet. Why
just
didn't I
ignore the
think of
fact.
that?
Ignore
It's
the
the
few
largest class of
corpses
planet
in the back.
in the
Oh
galaxy.
God. Okay.
So,
If you were missing an
so,
intern or two, it's fine. Just ignore it.
so they're kind of like the Rin, is what I'm hearing.
No idea what that is.
It's a race from a webcomic called Drive that has
Okay.
a particular interaction with
Yes,
gravity and
I
sends
shall
gravity
name
waves
you.
that is exactly what it sounds like.
I shall name you the Trekkie.
Let's try it. All
But
right.
why does it work?
Well, that's what we're about to find out.
Does it work?
All right.
Anyways,
So you managed to slap this thing together in 3 minutes. So
Load in the torpedo tubes.
6 minutes until the planet or until the ship gets hit. 1 minute until the shuttle arrives.
okay. Who's launching it? Please don't
Well,
miss.
someone's got to get it to the torpedo room.
Yeah.
Harkin. Harkin needs to run it to the
Everybody,
torpedo room.
Harkin, Harkin. We need you to take the. We need you to moonwalk with the bomb.
Who's moonwalking with the bomb?
Harkin.
Harkin, sorry.
Harkin.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh
Why
God.
am I not surprised?
Uh. All right. So once you finish it, though, what do you do? Like, do you contact
That's what
anyone?
rockets are.
Do you,
I make the bomb and I'm like, it's like, I like, Captain, I did the thing like last time. I didn't tell you if I could do it this time, but don't worry, no one's dead. Anyways, I got a graviton bomb that we can use through a projectile. We just
And
need to
Hero,
sync it up to one of them. And I'm like running.
Hero just looks over, and his eyes are just blinking. I'm like, what?
what? You so you contacted the bridge with that though, or the actual captain on the shuttle?
I just kind of assumed I could contact the captain since he's dead
Okay.
too.
So you. Well, no, the shuttle has not arrived yet. The shuttle's
Oh,
still
oh
a
yeah,
minute
no.
out.
So then, yeah, just the bridge. I thought the captain was
No,
on the bridge. Then
not yet. Not yet.
Captain, I mean, sorry, everybody else.
So Lieutenant Commander Bridge is going to say, "Fantastic. Transporter room. Do a site-to-site transport. Get that weapon to the torpedo bay immediately." You're going to say, you're going to say, Lieutenant Commander Soong, set it down and let the transporter do its job. God. Okay. So that's going to happen. So now it's being loaded into the transporter tube. Lieutenant Commander Bridges is going to contact the captain on the shuttle and say, "Captain, we might have a solution. Lieutenant Commander Soong has created a graviton bomb that may be able to divert uh, the direction of the wormhole." Captain will respond, "Fantastic. That's why we keep that crazy bastard around." So, all right. Uh, we're beginning we're beginning our final approach into the shuttle bay. We'll be there momentarily. At that moment, on the screen, the shuttle is going to lurch violently, and the feed is going to get cut off. Sensors, can you tell us what's happening?
What's in it for me?
The ion
What
storm.
do I get out of it?
Become sentient.
Yeah.
The alien species is now controlling the wormholes.
Let's see.
We've given it ultimate power.
Oh, I think I can tell you.
Yay.
All right.
So, out of curiosity, where am I?
You
How
are
do I know if this is happening?
All right, so you are presently on deck 2, directly below the bridge, in the briefing room with the other 4 lieutenant commander diplomats.
And it's yellow alert.
It is yellow alert. You could have decided to go to someplace else during this time when the yellow alert happened.
Nah. I don't have any like astrophysics, so like I'm just trusting that the people who do.
You don't need astrophysics to make a graviton bomb.
Well, see, I didn't know we were making a graviton bomb. All I know is that there's a wormhole and we're trying to figure out how to divert it. And my character, as it happens, doesn't know anything about diverting wormholes.
He was diplomatic. The other
Yeah.
diplomats. That's
You,
not
you
their
should
lane.
you should tell the wormhole to close. Just go away.
I know.
Diplomat.
Can I seduce the
Negotiate.
wormhole?
All right, Jacob, you should have a message.
Oh, yes, I do have it. So I'm gonna tell the Lieutenant Commander Bridges the wormhole has created a gravity well, and the shuttle is caught in it. The shear is also increasing exponentially, and the wormhole is accelerating faster than expected. Impact will now be in 3 minutes.
Okay. So now the shuttle is getting rapidly dragged into the wormhole, and the shear is also increasing. You'll notice on shields there, hero, that the strain on the shields is also increasing exponentially.
Hero would report off to the officer in charge and say, "Sir, the shields are taking more of a beating all of a sudden with this change of event."
Uh, he's gonna go. Oh God, I didn't prepare for this. Options. Anyone? Something.
Officer, fire the graviton bomb into the wormhole, or we all die and the planet. Just you have 2 minutes probably. Hit the button.
Oh right, the bomb. I forgot about the bomb. Uh, fire. So the officer at the helm will hit the button. Graviton bomb will fly out, just like it's going to be like a blue flare flying. So, who calculated where we would have to send it in order to succeed, or did that happen yet?
That's what I was asking the computational astrophysics for.
Right, and you succeeded on that?
Well, no, I didn't roll at all.
Oh, then you need to roll computational astrophysics to see if you know exactly where to place it for maximum effect.
Hey, I got
Okay,
it!
nice.
Barely!
All right,
Success.
success. All right, so you figure that out. So the graviton bomb flies off, and so imagine the wormholes right here. You're sending it off to detonate basically behind the wormhole and off to the side. All right, so you do that. Um, what happens is the wormhole begins to expand rapidly. Do another roll. What was the roll that you did to determine whether it was artificial or not? Yeah, do another one of those.
Let's see if I get this one. Jesus Christ.
Um, well, it's
One thing I'm good at, I can never roll well enough.
apparently it backfired, and you don't know why. Um, roll sensors for me again.
Oh no, sorry. Jesus Christ.
You know that it's about to hit sooner, but you don't know how soon that's going to be. Because the readings are just insane. Like you can't, you're not able to pick through them to determine exactly what's happening.
Right, so I'm going to tell the Timber Commander Bridges that I'm unsure, but there will be an impact fairly soon.
As you say, fairly soon, the entire ship lurches. Whoomp. Red alert goes off automatically. Everything's blaring. Uh, uh, all the lights go out, and emergency lights comes on. Um, the gravity plating goes off. I need everyone to make a dexterity roll for me.
Just straight dexterity?
Just,
Dexterity and anything, or
just straight dexterity.
How about zero G operations?
Okay, you can add that if you'd like.
Is that just a +10 to whatever we
I mean,
had?
no, that would make it an average, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that actually would hurt your
That would
odds.
hurt it, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
Why
asking.
just
Is it
take
just a
straight
+10
dex?
to the roll?
Let's. I'll make.
Well, we all should have zero G operations as a.
Well, all right. For this, anyone who has zero G operations, you can add that amount to what you're rolling.
Okay, so add that to the DC, you mean?
Yes. Well, so it makes it that much easier.
Oh, I didn't.
Okay. Perfect.
So I'm
Yay,
rolling.
passed.
So I'm rolling against a 60.
Hey! Oh, this happens all the time.
Hey, cool! I failed.
We're good.
Ooh, everyone's safe. Whoop!
I was
Going down.
I was worried for a second because I rolled exactly what my dexterity is.
Oh. Okay. Uh,
Damn.
did anyone fail?
Yes.
All right. I need you to roll endurance for me.
Endurance. Okay, I believe that
You'll nail this one. I got it. I know it.
We'll see.
Oh, you'll nail it, all right.
Hey, there we go.
All right.
If I beat my target
Thank
by
God
40,
I'm
can I
endured.
get? If I beat my target by 40, can I just kind of stand there like this?
Maybe
Like
just
floating up and then coming back down.
Okay, so Jacob. All right, so everyone else, when the ship lurches, you're able to grab onto something, and you're fine. Jacob is going to wind up like flying and whacking against a bulkhead, but all he's going to get is a nasty bruise on his back. Uh, Lieutenant Commander Bridges is not so fortunate, however. He winds up hitting the side of the console, and his neck goes in a direction that's not very natural. The same thing happens basically to the helm officer. She flies into a console and like is now part of the console. So everything is completely black. The screen is off. The only thing that you see is red emergency lights. Not even the siren is going anymore. Not even the red alert siren. The ship will continue to lurch for another few seconds, actually about 30 seconds. But after that first lurch, it's just more like turbulence. Until finally everything settles off. It feels like the ship isn't moving anymore. However, everyone is still like floating around. Oh no, life support is not on. Nothing is on. The only thing that's on right now is the emergency lighting. Uh, all right, so nope, there is no gravity. The only electricity working right now is the emergency lighting. That's it. That are still alive or conscious, or that are still alive or conscious. Uh, zero. Well, on the bridge, the only people on the bridge who are still conscious or alive are Crystal, uh, Hiro, and Tynol. Everyone else is incapacitated. What?
How are my fellow diplomats?
Let's do a die roll to see. Let's see. There's four of them. Let's see what percentage of them are uh functional. Let's see. Oh, Tim, you sent me. Oh, stream can't see die rolls. Damn. Okay. We'll have to get that fixed later. Uh, let's see. Die roll. What percentage of them? All right. So that means three of them are dead or unconscious. Or unconscious. You're not sure right now. The other two, one is basically okay. Another one's a little banged up. All right. All right. So down in engineering, Chris, it's your turn to shine.
Yay.
All right. Right now, you're like Commander Thorosirith, like the chief engineer. She's on that shuttle. So right now, actually in engineering, you are the highest ranking officer who is still functional.
I'm thinking to myself, the day is mine.
What you know is that main power is off. So that needs to be your first priority. Now, at the same time, Matt, I'm going to send you something here real quick. Let's. Nope. No, literally the only lights are just like the track lighting around the edges of the ceiling and floor. Let's see. Okay. All right. So I just sent something to Matt. Matt, look over that a second. Interject when you feel uh, it is time to do so. All right. You're able to tell immediately that Lieutenant Commander Bridges is dead. His neck is snapped.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Can I do something?
What's that?
I'd like to call down to engineering and ask how they're doing, if they need any hands.
Okay.
Because I'm not very useful as a diplomat right now, but remember that my actual grant school is engineering.
Right. You will attempt to do so, but internal communications are offline.
Can I
I'd
see?
like to just go to engineering.
Okay. From where you are through the Jeffries tubes will take about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Fun fact, you'll know that The ship can last about 20 minutes without life support functioning in its current state.
Can I grab a corpse and then start making my way to medical?
You're in medical.
Oh wait,
Oh wait, no, you were in the hallway.
I ran to the bridge.
Right. So what do you mean grab a corpse?
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, if life support's busted and we can't get it fixed through the engine room, I have a corpse and I could, make it. I could use it. I need material works, okay? A light to fix life support.
Are you talking a very fresh corpse, like one that's still warm?
Yes.
Oh God.
Well, I'm just saying I could use the residual bioelectricity in order to jumpstart something.
Okay.
In
Well,
spite of medical. So if I could jumpstart a lock to get to like I don't know some oxygen masks or something, I think that's worth the cost of someone who's already dead. And
uh,
Slightly desecrating a corpse.
oh, actually, fun fact. Also, Jacob, not sorry, not Jacob. Chris, there are oxygen masks in engineering, so you'll be able to have that. So you'll be okay. They are stationed at various places. Actually, there's ones on the bridge, and there's definitely enough for everyone there right now. Yeah. So actually, everyone here is able to find an oxygen mask because there's enough of them, and there's so few of you who are currently functional that there's plenty to go around. All right, so oh, sorry, Matt.
Oh, I was just going to say, while all that is going on, can I see if the manual deployment of the emergency buoy is operational?
You can, and it is completely mechanical, so yes, it works just fine.
Okay, so we're going to deploy that.
Okay.
Now, is the external communications operational?
No.
I was afraid of that. Is internal communications operable?
Nope.
Okay, but it's the power, not necessarily the communications equipment?
Based on the fact that literally everything else is not working, you can safely assume it's the power.
Okay, but me going to main engineering I wouldn't be able to really help in any capacity at this point in time.
That's your call at this point because there's not a commanding officer to give orders, so that's up to you.
Question, GM.
Mm.
Of the three of us on the bridge, who's got the most seniority as lieutenant commander?
Well, that's the funny thing.
It's Crystal. It's Crystal.
Well, I know that's
Who's
what I
been
think it
a
is.
lieutenant commander for 5 years.
Technically, because Hero, well, Hero's looking around and making that calculation. Is it obvious to Hero, or
No.
is it like
Uh,
I don't know?
there you all.
got promoted to
Hero,
What?
Hero would be
Or was
look over
lieutenant
to.
and he got promoted to or lieutenant commander and he got promoted to.
Well, everyone on the bridge, all three of you are lieutenant commanders, and you do not know offhand whether any one of you outranks the other.
Hero will look over to Crystal and go, how many years have you been a lieutenant commander? And your answer is
How long have I been a lieutenant?
Longer than.
I'm gonna go ahead
Uh,
with life support with that corpse.
all right. All right. Well, actually, the first corpse you come across is still alive, just unconscious.
Jack,
But oh god. Oh Jesus.
can I just grab the commander?
You'll live,
The
damn it.
second in command that got killed.
Like what? From the bridge?
Everyone who's next now.
You're not on the bridge.
But I was there on the bridge and what happened, and then I was leaving with the corpse.
No. You were on the bridge?
He didn't.
Because I had the
He
gravity
didn't
bomb.
pick the captain. He didn't pick the officer in charge. He picked a corpse. He didn't pick.
Okay.
He picked the body. He picked the
Last
right body.
Yeah.
last I remember.
That was alive. You can just be upset about that.
I want a dead one.
Okay, I might have missed it. Last I remember, he was in a corridor having taking the graviton bomb, and then that got transported away. At what point did he get to the bridge?
Okay, so that I was just because I was talking about communicator wise communicated the bridge. That makes sense. So I guess I will since I'm now in the hallway, I'll look around and say, okay, life support system is off. I'm gonna look around for a fresh corpse, and then I'm gonna bring that to wherever I can go fix the life support system.
Okay. Well, okay. So wherever you are, yes, you're able to find one. Uh, it's a poor girl who has plasma burns covering the majority of her body. Her uniform's mostly burned off.
Yeah, burns hurt a lot. At least she doesn't feel it anymore.
Yeah.
They say burns is one of the most painful ways to die. At least she was this quick.
Okay. All right. What
Bedside manner.
bedside manner?
I've been working on resurrecting a corpse in my room. It's like you can only get
Doctor,
so.
all right.
At least he said something nice and wasn't like, "Sweet, thank goodness she's dead."
I sure, but
He didn't say that.
okay. Let's see, Matt. So how long? All right. So you've been in the fleet for a long time. Uh,
20 years total
20 plus, right?
oh,
since
Um,
graduating the academy.
24. I counted it up.
yeah.
Okay,
Since
so
my
yeah, I
first
don't.
cadet cruise, 24 years.
All right. So
That
you would
would
have.
be the most senior.
Well, doesn't necessarily mean that he was. I mean, the fact it took that long doesn't mean he was promoted that long ago. I'm gonna
So long ago.
say that he's been a lieutenant commander for 4 years, since his last posting, the USS El Alamein.
I are we gonna do a roll off to this? Like,
Oh gosh.
wait, oh, actually, I asked Crystal the question, so I guess the question would be, Hero would be like blinking, waiting for a reply, as he's doing the, as he can tell that Crystal's doing a lot of math right
Yeah,
now
I'm just doing a lot
of
of
how
math
many
in
years
my
he's
head.
been in. Wait.
And then I'll say, it's been about 4 years, I'd say,
Hero would look
give or
over
take.
and ask the same question. How many years have you been Lieutenant Commander?
Me, just a couple of years.
Yeah, looking.
Nah, he's like, I don't want it. I'm not it.
I would say that he would have been. All right, his last posting. Well, this would be pretty quick because he's only 4 years out of the academy. So I would say he's been for like 1 year. Actually, no, he was promoted. He was promoted just before getting posted on this ship.
Okay,
So
very good. Even better.
yeah.
But,
Like 3 months.
um,
Yeah.
Hero,
I was like, not very long.
I am going to head down to main engineering, see if there's anything that I can help with down there. Because as it stands right now, they're sitting up here. There is nothing we can do except
Sir, the
wait for
captain's
power.
place is on the bridge.
That may be so, but according to emergency protocol,
Hero's
if I
gonna look
can,
down at Lieutenant Commander Bridges and then look back up at you. Sir, the captain's place is on the bridge. And give you that look.
Oh
Look
God.
of like, it's you, buddy. Like, he's the guy.
He's the guy.
now
Congratulations on your
between
promotion.
between Hero and Tynol, which would I think has the better knowledge of engineering?
Oh.
Of engineering?
None of us. We're science officers.
I was gonna say,
But
I
which
mean,
would I
I
think
don't
would
know what he
be
would
of
know,
more
but
help?
I don't know what okay, Matt.
So you have to
What do
pick.
you
You
think?
got to pick the
Off
decision.
the top of your head, if you had to pick one. I'm not helping you.
Because Hero's security, right?
No, Hero is
Shields operation.
yeah.
I
So
am
I'm
an
gonna say,
astrophysicist.
okay, Hero,
yes, sir.
go down to operations to main engineering.
All right, it's also going to take you about 10 minutes to get down there through the Jeffries tubes.
All right, I start floating around. I start floating and grabbing stuff as I
Yeah.
like scuba diving my way through.
All right, so Chris, back to you.
I'm ready.
All right, so from what you would know is obviously main power is offline. There's not a manual for this one. But let me ask, what do you of the things on your sheet? What do you think's the thing that's going to help you right now?
Oh, that's a good.
I will give you a hint. You do have skill in it.
Is it investigation? Are we looking for a big red switch?
Big red button.
No.
Dude,
It's
come
definitely
here, Austin.
instruction. Oh, I think I know.
It's like, oh, the breaker traps. There we go.
Yeah.
I was gonna. Yeah, stop that one. Yeah.
We need a jump.
Yeah.
Cable's out.
Yeah, don't use the microwave and the toaster at the same time.
Wait, I have to tell people.
Would it be
Can we help him?
electronics technology?
Nope.
What about damage control?
No, that is for coordinating. That's for coordinating with the ship, like all the different departments.
Would it be life support system technology?
No, you have a 50 in it. All right. So what powers the ship?
Warp drive technology.
There you go. Okay. All right.
I graduated. I promise.
All right.
He looked over at someone else's exam. Okay.
All right. I need you to roll that for me. So warp drive technology and intelligence.
Not the first pull is a lot more work.
Okay. At the moment, so you're going to be banging around trying to find the source of the problem. Uh, at the moment, you're not able to find it. So next thing you need to do is try to find actually the manual on the thing. And so you're going to stumble around a little looking for that. Okay, Fish, what are you doing?
I want to get as close to, life support and kind of, I guess I assume life support it would be in engines or would it be separate?
It would be in engineering.
So I've been heading there then.
Okay. You'll get there about the time Chris is unable to figure it out on his first try.
Okay, I was gonna go up so the warp drive isn't working.
You asking Chris?
Yeah, that Chris.
Yes.
Okay, maybe it needs a bit more of a human touch as I raise the bird.
Oh God.
I say hi,
love it.
Crispy.
There's a
Nice to meet you.
You get it. That's why I actually
Oh
tolerate you. This is great.
God.
Alright, I'm gonna. Okay, so it might be a bit of a, risky procedure, but we're gonna install this corpse into the drive. We're gonna fix it.
Oh my God.
Basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this human corpse into the effective, a car back, like a back. We're gonna jump start the warp drive with this human corpse.
I'm gonna say first I
Like
need
a
Crispy's help to find the manual.
if you could work on the warp drive mechanics, and I'll try to see if I can get it in front of you. So I was wondering if I could get a support roll from Chris,
Okay, so you are going to do a roll for intelligence, warp drive technology, and biotechnology. And what's Chris gonna do?
I was wondering if Chris could do like the assist me to get a better roll thing.
Sure. Rolling warp drive technology again.
Do I? Is it my same roll as before?
Yes.
Hey!
Okay, what bonus would I get?
Did he get? I'm sorry, I'm typing. So he got. So yeah, 15.
So I need to beat a 75. Yes.
Hey!
Okay. So what you're able to do is, all right. So for restarting the warp reaction, part of the process is reinitializing the dilithium chamber. Through that, you're able to cut out multiple steps on actually getting the chamber. Like basically, the chamber is primed now.
Okay, so now it's basically the engine's ready, but now we need to start distributing power.
Actually, well, no, it's more like the pilot light is lit, and now you've got to get the whole thing going. Like you've like it's
So how much later after this do I get there?
about this time actually.
Does he get there right as I'm kind of like,
As right as you, yes, he gets to see you jamming a corpse into the dilithium chamber, basically.
I'm gonna turn to Calvo and be like, is this sanctioned?
Calvo, another
No.
corpse, please?
Uh, desperate
Can I
times call
help?
for desperate measures.
Okay, can I help in some way?
If more corpses and having good engineering skills or
in
warp drive.
in that order.
I I am trained in warfare.
Yeah, yeah.
And while that's going on, how many unconscious or dead people are there on the bridge?
5. Uh,
Okay.
So
2 are
so
dead, 3 are unconscious.
I'm answering to you here, Calvo. Like I'm asking you if there's anything I can do.
I need help finding the manual for this warp drive.
What? Why? What are we looking for?
He'll have the troubleshooting and startup procedures.
Can I roll to see if I just know that?
Sure.
That's intelligence and warp drive.
Warp drive technology, yes.
That's a 58. It looks like it's only
Okay.
Damn.
So all right, I need to actually send this to Tim then. All right, Tim. So if you'll check your Discord, you will see, you will know these exact steps to reinitialize the reaction.
All right, I'm gonna tell you. Oh, okay. I know how to do that. So first, we have to recycle the dilithium chamber sequence.
All right, I'll do that.
All right, I'll go get ready. We have to manually engage the dilithium reaction output. So presumably, there's like a manual thing I have to do.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go over to that. You tell me when you're ready, and I'll switch that.
Okay, I'll do my
I'll
thing
engage
and
that.
I'll do what I've got to do and it's ready to go.
And
Do
while
we have
that,
anyone else? Do we have anyone else in engineering that's like alive and active?
Yeah. There's some ensigns and lieutenants that are still mostly functional.
All right, I'm
and
gonna ask.
Hero's on its way too.
I'm gonna
Have
ask.
I arrived yet?
Not quite yet.
I'm gonna ask one of them to prepare to reverse the polarity of couplings until the containment system initializes. On my mark.
And yes, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, I will wait for Calvo.
And done.
Does he have to roll anything, or does he just do
No,
that?
no. This is this. You know the procedures at this point.
All right. So he does that. I'm gonna hit the switch. I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna give the other guy my mark and tell Calvo. Now we have to inject. When he's done, we have to inject the dilithium flow into the main reaction chamber.
All right, I head over there and get ready to start the process. And I think to myself, it's all coming back to me now.
Of course it is. Of course it
Of
is.
course.
Okay.
Is there any window I can look
Um,
Very good.
not in
Far
engineering.
from engineering.
Yeah.
So I just head over. I'm gonna see if I'll head to medical. There's probably a window in medical.
There's
Actually,
there's not.
while he's bebopping around, like I would say, I'm heading down to engineering. That would be.
Okay, about the time, yeah, about the time they get
I
that
can
last
walk by a
step.
window, right?
Sure, yes, you would walk by a window.
Or float by a window.
Well, what you're going to see on in that window is you don't see the wormhole, but you see the planet.
Ah, okay. How's the planet looking? Like it normally does, or is
Uh,
it looking
there's
a little
no you're currently on the dark side of the planet, and there's no lights on whatsoever.
There's no we don't have communicators on us in this timeline, do we? On our
You would,
person?
yeah, you would have those, but they are also dead.
Wait a minute. Now, with the communicators being dead, does that also mean that the universal translators are no longer working?
Um, yes, actually.
So I guess everyone's speaking Andorian.
I just assume it's common.
Uh, well,
Or
Tim speaks Andorian.
right,
Well, no,
Looks like
everyone in Starfleet would have to know standard, so
right.
that's not a
That's
problem.
true. Yeah.
But while they're fixing the warp drive, warp core,
Hmm.
can I perform basic first aid on the
Oh yeah,
species that are obviously not dead?
yes, you may absolutely do that.
Do I need to roll?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
So that's going to be intelligence and first aid. And you don't have any specialties in any physiologies, so you don't get any bonuses.
You got this. Save some lives today.
Oh, let's see. Now, am I rolling this 3 times?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
One. Nope. Two. Nope. Three.
oh no.
Nope.
Uh,
Their physiology
It's a bad
troubles
day.
me.
so the
Oh
Not
yeah.
sure where the heartbeat is on this one.
all right.
as
So
soon
the
as it gets there, like I'm gonna find the corpse like weeks later. It's like, wow, it's a real hack job.
They're pushing on his kidneys all the way. I don't understand.
He tried to do a tracheotomy and it just sort of stabbed him in the
oh
jugular.
god. Um. All right. So the first one was a Bolian male. He actually had a crushed larynx, but you were unable to do anything for him, so he didn't make it. Second one, a Vulcan female. She's conscious, but she has got a severely fractured leg, and you were unable to properly set it, and that is the first time you've ever heard a Vulcan scream and/or swear. Uh, Third one, human male. He is also unconscious, but he was bleeding from his abdomen, the left side. Uh, you were unable to stop the bleeding. He also did, yeah. He also did not survive.
This is why I'm not in medical.
Because you didn't train for it. You didn't know anything about it.
Because I am not good with any species body. I'm good with language, and that is it.
Yes, yes, that is your thing.
Well, you could say, medicine's just the language of the body.
Something like that.
Reading the language of the body.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so
So do we need to stick any more corpses in the machinery, or
no, no, no. Okay. All right, so right now in engineering, we've got Tim, Chris, and Eric, right?
Well, you haven't mentioned
Eric,
if Hero's made
yeah.
it.
Yeah, you.
So
Hero's
Eric just got
I'm in
it.
transit. Let me know when I get there.
Everyone must. You must not have heard. As soon as they that finish that last step that Tim mentioned, that's when you arrive.
Hero would float into the spaces and he would say,
Is that a?
the warp drive back?
It is primed. So what's going to happen is the warp core before was completely dark. Now it's got a faint blue glow to it, like pulsing upwards. Yeah. So the reaction has not actually begun yet, as far as the
And that's visually obvious.
yes.
So, Hero would look around, and do I see Calvo?
Yeah. You see Calvo and Sorab.
I see Calvo and Sorab. I would go over to those two and say, Crystal is acting captain as of now. I am acting EXO as of now. I'm here to. Our priorities are right now to get the warp drive active, main power, and life support. We lost contact with Cap. Where do we stand?
We're close.
How much close? How much time till we? How much time
How
till
define the
How much
word
time do
close?
we have till main power gets back online?
If it's primed, what is it like?
uh,
5 minutes?
yeah, about 5 minutes. Well, from the time when you actually throw the switch, so to speak, like actually begin the dilithium reaction.
Is there any other steps we need to take? Or are we ready to?
No, you're ready. You're ready to actually do that. And now, because the computer consoles are down, this also has to be done manually. So you're going to need another roll for that. So whoever wants to do the main roll, everyone else can support. That's fine.
Is it
What we
same
rolling
thing?
to
Warp
support?
drive tech and intelligence.
Yep.
Oh, I don't even have warp drive tech, so I don't know.
I'm rolling. I'm rolling at 58.
So I'm rolling against just my intelligence divided by two.
Yeah. What's Chris? What would your roll be for
Oops, wrong button.
warp drive technology? You got 50 plus your intelligence divided by two.
Yeah, I have to beat a 66.
Okay, so I think you should do the main role. Tim supporting, Eric supporting.
Well, if I'm supporting, I just succeeded at that my check.
Okay.
It is a good thing that I was not the one to go down there.
Okay.
Well, I mean, in fairness, I don't have any skills in warp drive tech, so 99 feels kind of appropriate.
It's
I
like
have nothing to contribute.
it's like, hey, make it glow. Come on,
Yeah,
do it, do
strong
it.
work, everyone. Strong work.
He just pointed to the light bulb. Is that the warp drive?
Okay.
Is that the warp drive? Is
Yeah.
that the warp drive?
All right.
As that look up
Why
as
is
he's
there a
learning right
warp
now. He's looking. Yeah, no. Hero's looking around, going, "Oh, I'm learning a lot today." Kind of that look to him. Hero would also say in character though. He would say it looks like the planet is having the same issues that we are right now. I would say that anecdotally.
All right.
Didn't you say out of character? You said that the lights were out.
Correct.
On the planet.
All right.
Okay. I was
So,
look at his face. I was like, oh, maybe I got that wrong.
Chris, go ahead and make the roll, and you got a plus 15. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right.
Well,
Take
there
it.
you go, buddy.
I'll take. I shall. I tell him this is where the warp drive is, and I just like flick whatever I got.
Here's the warp drive. This is how we do down in engineering.
Behind the back.
Why they call them blue?
Yes. Yes. From downtown. Okay. So you'll get it started. The glow will continuously get faster and brighter until all the lights turn on. The computer consoles around basically the entire ship are going to go into basically a loading screen and are going to be waiting to be initialized.
Bong.
Dun 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 dun. No. Uh,
Windows XP loading.
You've got mail.
oh God.
So I guess we could start initialize. So we have to manually like initialize.
Yes. All the systems are still off. All right. So, Matt, go ahead. You are able to do your job now. So why don't you go through that list?
So first we're gonna initialize the communication station
Okay.
But
to get that up and working.
are we gonna initialize the life support first?
We're
Nope, nobody cares about life support.
That is
We
what
got a few more
Tylenol
minutes.
is going to do while I'm doing this.
Oh, I am.
Look at
Okay.
him. Look at him. See, he's got this.
Delegation.
You all these, all these
I have
years.
nothing life support system.
And then
Well, no, this doesn't require a technology role. This is literally just operating the computer. It's
Yes,
there's
I will gladly push all the buttons.
Computer, make the air.
yes. So there's no role required for this one. This is just turning systems back on.
then I'm going to contact each deck, decks 1 through 23, for a damage report and casualty report.
Okay.
First is decks 1 through 23. Then from main engineering, then sick bay, shuttle bay, science labs, transporter rooms, mess halls, recreation areas, and cargo holds. In that order.
Okay. All right. So polling the ship. So the ship has a crew currently of 323. Uh, your first report is going to come in at 56 dead, 105 injured in various ways.
You said 56 there?
56 dead, 105 injured.
Now, does that 56
Like, as in
include
half of the
the
crew.
4 from
I mean, I can make that work.
Yes, that's everywhere, including the ones on the bridge.
How badly do we need that crew? If we need it, if we need it bad enough, I'm just saying, we could have a whole Davy Jones going on. They wouldn't be boards. They would just be
Jeez.
meat Gundams
Oh God. Okay.
So we have 162 people alive right now. Is that including the dignitaries or not including the dignitaries?
The
Well, that was crew.
dignitaries. Wait, which dignitaries?
No, they were
Didn't we
meeting
have
on the
the
planet.
diplomatic team? No, I
Our
thought that was Sorab. Wasn't Sorab with? Oh,
That's-
our
Our diplomat.
Yeah, those are diplomats on our crew.
Are they kind of just ship's company or no?
Yes, their crew.
Oh, okay, their crew.
They're
Okay.
part of the crew.
The only people on the ship right now are crew. All right.
So now that I've turned all the systems back on, can I make another astrophysics check to see what's going on with wormhole?
Well, you're gonna find out the sensors are not online though. They're powered but not functional. The same actually goes for the shields.
Is the external communications working?
Yes, external communications are working.
Do we have another probe we can send out?
Uh, you do actually.
Let's send that out and see what data it can gather.
Okay.
Probe that hole.
Yeah.
All right.
As many times as you can.
Oh boy.
Are internal comms up, right?
Yes, internal comp. The only things currently not working are sensors and shields.
So we gotta kind of just like communicate to the bridge, like, okay. So, do you want me to start? I think this is another IOCIan situation. Do you want me to start working on a contingency like that, or?
What are you talking about, Fish?
Oh, hey. Well, you see, I have this book on their biology. I could probably try to find something that could give them like, I don't know, like temporary comas if we need it.
What are you talking about? The Tavaran. This is not a Tavaran like
Oh
ultra
yeah,
weapon.
and the virus wasn't the IOCians at first either, was it? But it all goes back, doesn't it?
Right now.
I'm going to medical, so I'm gonna see if I can get the doctors up, and then if the doctors are dead, I'll just work my way from there.
I would like to go to a window.
Okay.
Can I see the stars from
Um, yes, but there are not very many.
here? Okay. See, this is what I was concerned about. Is it worth my time to do an astrogation check?
I mean,
Or
if you
is it very, very obvious that these
well,
there are
just
not very many stars?
do an astrogation roll to see if you can kind of intuit it. Just do one right now.
Plus intellect.
Yes.
47 I'm rolling again.
Okay. You are one. So what are you trying to figure out?
I'm trying to figure out if I okay because we said this was a wormhole,
Mhm.
so I'm testing the theory that we went through it to somewhere else.
Okay.
So
Oh,
is it
absolutely. This is nowhere. This looks nothing like the space around Tavar.
is it in any way something that I can infer where we might be?
No, but from any charts you recognize, it doesn't seem to match anything you're aware of, or even remotely. The biggest thing you're going to know is there's a lot fewer stars than would you'd expect.
So comms are online, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna contact the bridge and inform them of this.
Okay.
Life support's not online, is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Then Hero will listen in on this comm call as well.
Okay.
So I'm looking out at the star field, and it's very apparent that we did in fact travel through the wormhole to somewhere else. Wherever we are is nowhere near where we began.
Okay.
Is the background vision
Am I able?
suppressed?
Wait, wait.
Recover
Is
memoir specifically.
the because Tynol sent out a
Probe.
probe,
Mm.
right?
Yep.
Can we use the sensors on said probe to see if we can find the shuttlecraft? To see if they went through the wormhole with us?
Yes, and you are able to detect the shuttlecraft. It is floating adrift, about 15 kilometers off the port side.
Hero's gonna ask Lou if he's okay because he's gonna head return to the bridge
Mhm.
if he
I
says
say,
he's
yep,
okay.
I'm good.
I'm marking double time getting up there.
Okay. Well, now the turbolifts are working, so all right.
All Constitution class starships come standard with a tractor beam, correct?
They do.
Can we tractor beam the shuttlecraft into one of the cargo holds?
Or the shuttle bay.
Yes, the shuttle bay. That's what I meant.
All
What
right.
cargo bay?
Uh, you can certainly attempt to do so. Let's see.
What was the life signs on the ship again?
The life signs. Everyone appears to be alive. The other thing it's also going to show that we're apparently right now actually in a solar system. Um, the the sun was on the opposite side of the way Tim looked out. There's 5 planets in the system. Um, yeah, that's what you're able to tell so far. While all this is happening, first let's go over to. So we need the sensors fixed, and we also need the shields fixed. So, Chris, remember that manual I sent you?
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
I think it's time to pull that baby back out.
All right.
console's running a little slow. All right, I got the sensor array diagnostic and repair guide.
Okay. All right. Let's walk through it.
All right, so first I check potential problems are the sensors inoperative.
That is correct.
Okay, so first thing I'm going to check is to ensure that there's a power flow.
The power is flowing.
All right, if that is good, then now I'm going to check that there's proper computer. I'm going to ensure there's proper computer function.
Yes, the computer is running fine. What it's telling you is that there is no input.
Okay. So third step is I'm going to visually inspect the signal lines.
Okay. And you'll pull out a manual, which I don't have a actual diagram for you, but you will have to basically follow the power conduit to find where the issue is. Now, give me a roll to see if you can how quickly you can figure that out. And that's actually just going to be electronics technology.
I got 30. So intelligence and electronics.
Yes.
Got to beat a 56.
No. Okay. So for the moment, you are unsure. All right, so sensors are still off. Let's work on the deflector shields too. Let's see. Well, Eric, you went back to the bridge, you said, right?
I did.
Okay. Well, you would also know the deflector shields are offline.
Then I would want to get them online.
Okay. All right.
I'm perceptive.
Yes, you are. That's why you're a professional.
Do I need to roll anything to get the shuttlecraft back into the shuttle bay?
We're not there yet.
Okay, I just wanted to.
Yeah.
know if
There will be a role for that, and it's going to require actually a starship weaponry operation, because for the purposes of the game, because there's no like tractor beam skill, it's being lumped under weaponry.
Why's it gotta be starship weaponry?
Because there's no other thing to put it under. But anyhow, all right. So Eric, you are. Would you like to divert instead to the deflector operations room?
Yes.
Okay. So you're gonna go in there. You are getting your
laps.
laps in. All right. I don't happen to have a manual for you, unfortunately, but let's just see if you can suss this out. Give me a or a deflector shield technology roll.
What? I don't get a manual? Oh man.
I nope.
I don't. I really need a manual. I'm just saying.
Apparently you do.
That's what the manual's for, right there.
Yes.
Right there.
Yes.
I kind of want a manual.
Okay. All right. So, so right now on the bridge, or who all's on the bridge?
I think it's just me, Final, and now Hero.
No, Hero is in deflector control.
Then just me and Final, I think.
All right. Well, one of you two is going to have to try to tractor beam the ship or the shuttlecraft.
What is that role?
That's starship weaponry.
Starship weaponry.
Is it operation or technology?
Totally do this if she was on the bridge.
It's operation.
I have nothing.
Neither do I.
Okay.
Wonderful. Is there anything we can roll for instead?
No. Oh no. No. This is
What's it gonna be?
um.
Chances that the characters we've made as backup characters are actually on the ship and can be called up to the bridge.
At the moment, nothing.
Dang it.
They're the ones injured.
Actually, they would be, sure. They are currently laid up. Okay, so the way this works is if you're trying to roll something that you have no skill in, so you're gonna average your. So this is gonna be actually dexterity, averaged with 0, minus 30. Uh, so, all
Minus
right,
30.
all right. So, what is your dexterity?
7.
All right. Divide that by 2
35.
and subtract 30.
Good God.
You have to beat a 5.
All right. Well, I'll try it.
I had to beat a 13.5 or 14.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I
Okay.
definitely didn't beat a 5.
So you attempt to, but you're unable to get a successful lock on the shuttlecraft. All right, let's get back to Chris. Go ahead and give me another roll to see if you can find the break.
Alright. Second time's a charm.
And give yourself a plus 15 because you've already eliminated part of the system. So you're
Okay.
you're narrowing it down.
Means I gotta beat a 71. Yes.
Okay, you have found the break. All right, let's go back to our handy dandy manual. And all right. Sensor resolution is fine, however, you are getting ghost signals.
Ghost signals. Alright, so I'm going to. The problem I just rolled, I fixed, and that's all.
Yes. But now there's another problem.
So first I'm going to ensure proper computer function, so I'm going to run a level 2 diagnostic.
That is totally fine.
Okay, so after that I'm going to inspect the Lexington wave amplifier, which is the wave pattern repeats, refer to repair section.
And guess what? It's repeating.
Okay, so if I go down to repair section B, so I have to determine the source of the malfunction. So that means that first I'm going to have to visually inspect the amplifier for signs of damage from metal fatigue.
There is no apparent damage.
Oh, that is good. So I'm going to, second, I'm going to use a engineering metallurgical sounder type E-7 to inspect case integrity. If the wave return exceeds 37.5 kilohertz, immediately take sensor offline.
It does not exceed that.
Okay. Third, I am going to use the engineering waveform tricorder type 8 and determine the waveform output. See if the pattern exceeds 76.7 or is below 73.7.
It is sitting at 82.1.
So I have to refer to section 2A. Okay, so first I've got to reset the amplification matrix and set to standby.
Okay.
Once I do that, I'm going to set the input to 4.7 TCU.
Okay.
Third, I'm going to set the output to 75 megahertz.
Okay.
And fourth and last step is I'm going to recycle the amplification matrix.
All right. You do that, and sensors are now back online. Okay. All right. So those on the bridge, Jacob, you will notice that sensors are now functional.
Okay, I will immediately make an astrophysics check with the sensors.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and roll that for me to see how detailed of a scan you get.
Hey, pretty good.
Okay. So what you're going to notice from what the sensors read, you are currently in a solar system that consists of formerly 5, now 6 planets. It looks like that Tevar has settled into it's basically stationary in relation to the sun. It's at about approximately the same distance from this star as it was from the star in its own system, and the star is about the same size. So it looks like it's sitting within the correct temperate zone. Thank God. You see the probe. You see the probe drifting away. Another thing you'll know is that sensors are fairly long range enough to at least get an idea. There's not another solar system for, oh, let's see, I don't even know the unit of measurement, but About it's quite well. I don't know the exact number of light years, but about 10 times farther than the nearest solar system to Earth. So to give you an idea of scale, uh, yes.
That doesn't seem that bad in this.
No, I mean, well, so 43 light years between solar systems means that we are.
Yeah, but we can travel the speed of light.
Multiple
Which means
times
it
the
would
speed of
take
light.
us 43 years to get there.
Well, no, only at warp
Warp
1.
That's warp one.
Right.
It takes as long to get there as plot demands it does, because
I
that's
was
the
gonna
way
say,
Star Trek
so
has worked for.
it's not. Yeah, it's not like
Trust me, I've tried to nail down some specific numbers, and it's been impossible. There's just no way. So I kind of have to guess it, and if it's like, oh, that doesn't sound right, well, I don't know what to tell you. It's how it works.
Well,
Uh,
the problem is that if there's very few stars that we can see, which is the case, it's not just that we're like a little further out. Because from any point in or near the Milky Way galaxy, you'd be able to see quite a lot of stars. Like you'd see the Milky Way, you'd see the depending on which side you're on, the Magellanic Clouds, you see some of the other galaxies in our supercluster. So if we're seeing very few stars, that suggests we're not actually near a formed galaxy. Um,
or we're in a different galaxy that doesn't have as many stars or something like that.
We're in a rogue
well,
system.
Or yeah, we're in a rogue
yeah,
in between galaxies.
right, yeah. So we're either not in a formed galaxy, or we're in a different point in time when there literally are not as many stars in existence, or we're not in our universe anymore. Like we're
We're not
not.
in a galaxy,
It
not
this
a
is
Milky Way galaxy. We're in inner
Andromeda.
space. Yeah, no. Well, we would see
oh no,
Andromeda stars.
Andromeda would be brighter than if it were.
So we're not in outer space, we're in interspace. The
We're
interspace between galaxies.
we're
We're
like we're on frontier's land of galaxies of the known universe.
Welcome to interspace.
so like
If all
Well,
the
that
known
just means
galaxies
we
in
need
the
to make
United
a
States,
wormhole.
we're like Hawaii. Like
yeah.
it's kind of
If the Milky Way was like New York City, we're on a farm somewhere in upstate New York at best.
yeah.
And at worst, we are in
At
southern
at
Australia.
worst, yeah, at worst, no,
Woo.
no, at worst, we're on Jupiter. Like we're not on this planet anymore. Like we're not in the universe that we're used to anymore.
hmm.
That's worst
We're
case
far
scenario.
away. We are
At
Worst
worst,
case
we'll
scenario.
have to
very
Worst,
work
far.
with the Terran
worst case
Empire.
scenario. Yeah, worst case scenario. We are in the exact same place we were, but in a different reality.
Is comms operational at this moment?
Yes.
Yes.
Are we picking up any comm traffic from Starfleet?
Well, you're not picking up any comm traffic at all. Well, you generally don't anyway.
Yeah.
Well,
Can we try to contact the shuttlecraft?
Yes.
Would you say I have helped recuperate any doctors in the medbay by this point?
You need to do some rolls for that. How many of you tried to help? Do that many rolls for first aid.
How many were not dead?
Uh,
what species are they?
Let me look at his sheet
Because that's gonna
here.
affect his roll.
It will affect his rolls. Let's see. Okay. You're helping 7. 3 are human. 1 is Vulcan. 2 is Andorian, and 1 is Bolian.
Is Carol's character among them?
No.
Okay, so what am I supposed to? This is a benefit roll, and there's the base.
Okay. I'm trying to remember the way this worked.
We'd roll for a bonus on the species, and then we'd roll a second time for the see if it actually succeeds.
Yes, I think. Hmm. Yeah, because these numbers are so big, if you just straight added 40, that would basically break it. So
So it was like I would roll that, and then if I get it,
yes,
I get a plus 50.
yes, that's all right. So do that for human 3 times.
That works.
Okay.
That works.
All right.
Plus 15.
Now roll those 3 humans.
And this is just applied to first aid.
Yes. So intelligence and first aid with a bonus of 15.
Intelligence and first aid. Okay. So I just gotta
Okay.
76% chance for those 3.
Okay.
Was that with the plus 15 included?
Yep.
Yep.
Mm.
He's I like
That
He's
dude, that
bionic
dude's
at
better.
this point.
That dude's better than he was before the accident.
he was like
He's
I
a
just
cybernetic
imagine like
implant afterwards.
I like threw some smelling salts at his face and then he stabbed him with adrenaline. Like, okay, start healing people.
Okay.
Uh,
That one doesn't make it.
yeah.
All right.
Save
So that so now we're at 57 dead, 104 injured. All right. Do a roll for Vulcan, and then we'll do this again.
Didn't hit though.
Wait, what?
But I needed for the bonus, right?
So your
Oh, no.
bonus was averaging 20 plus your intelligence. What was your?
I just imagine Fish taking a hit
Wait.
of like drugs while he's doing this. He's like, I need a hit. Wait a second.
Oh wait, so
Yeah, that would succeed.
okay, then I think I might have done the math wrong for the. So who did I heal with the? Who did I fail to heal with the 81?
Uh, wait a minute. What are you doing?
All right, so I made the first three 69, 56, 51, and those were for
Adding the plus 15. Yes.
for the humans, which are the next two.
Yes.
And now I'm trying to get the bonus for the Vulcan.
Yes. So you're averaging 20 and 80. So you made that one. So you get the plus 15 for the Vulcan. Okay, she's stabilized. All right, now you're doing 3 more with no bonuses. Just you gotta beat your let's see, what are you trying to beat? A 60?
If it's
80 and 40, so 80 and 41, so yeah, 60. Okay.
good.
Okay. One of the Andorians is fine. Other Andorian's fine. And Bolian is definitely fine. All right.
God, smelling salts, adrenaline, go.
So your people are fine. We're gonna do 2 more things real quick before we end. First, Eric, try to get me shields again. And you're gonna take a plus 15 because guess what? You found the manual.
Hey, all right. I realized, man, I need the manual on this one.
All right.
Look what I can do with the manual. Okay?
Yes. All right. Deflectors are up, and not a moment too soon because 3 ships are about to drop out of warp right in front of you guys. And they're of no configuration that you recognize. But with that, we're done for the evening.
So I don't get to try to communicate with the shuttlecraft.
Oh.
You get to put a captain's log in.
Sure, let's do that real quick. Sorry, Matt. They well, their communications are offline, so they are unable to respond. All right, well, thanks for watching, guys. It was a good time. Thanks for playing. I hope this was an entertaining session for everyone. But Tim, why don't you do your spiel for Extra Life as you're done yawning? Okay, so
You got him in mid-yawn. That's tough.
Yeah, that was cool.
because your thing hates you?
Computer being really key on this problem.
You do that.
So
I'll be right
anyway,
back.
so we play for fun and also for fundraising. So we play for fun and also for Children's Miracle Network Hospital. So we fundraise for a system called Extra Life, which is a part of the Children's Miracle Network, and they provide funds to the hospitals in the Children's Miracle Network. Each of us has most of us, I think everyone, has a fundraising page set up and is raising money for a specific hospital. And you can go to our group page, which is our team page, which is in the chat, and donate to any of the hospitals that we're supporting through us. Every cent that you donate goes straight to the hospital. There's no overhead. It doesn't come to us to go to the hospital. It just goes straight to the hospital. And Extra Life itself is funded through a different system within Children's Miracle Network, so they are not taking any money off the top of your donations. It all goes to help kids, providing care, providing supplies, providing machinery that they use for the tests, and also providing entertainment to help the kids endure their stay in the hospital and hopefully enjoy it and come out with good memories and better health. So that is there. Go ahead and please consider donating and helping us help kids.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. Everyone gets. You know what? You did a lot. Let's get 2 points for today's session. You earned it. Yeah. All right. Well, I believe that will be all for tonight. If you guys want to watch the stream, continue watching it. There's also the end credits have got a little spiffening up too. So if you want to take a look at that. Oh yeah, yeah. They liked the intro, Tim. I'm glad you asked me to do that. That was fun. So all right, guys. Well, I will see you all next week. Until then, live long and prosper. And I'm a giant nerd. See y'all.